Have you ever wondered how to play soccer more like Barcelona superstar Neymar? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that. There are a few key things that are essential to Neymar's game. Everyone knows him for his skills, but there's much more to his game than just skill moves. He also has great speed, great finishing ability, great teamwork, which may be surprising to some. But let's break down his game and go over what makes Neymar as good as he is, and how you can start implementing some of these things into your game so that you can start playing more like him. So first, we'll go over his speed. Now, I'm not just talking about how fast he can sprint. It's how he uses his speed, how he changes speed so quickly. Because some people just aren't fast and you can't do much about it. You can obviously do drills like plyometric drills and other burst training drills to increase your speed. But I want to go over how he uses his speed. Neymar is specifically good at stopping and going and changing his speed when it's advantageous to him. Even if he didn't have that much pace, I feel like he would still be very good at this. And what I mean is he knows when to change speed to beat players. He knows when to jog and quickly burst in order to get into space, or maybe just dribble slowly and quickly take the ball away. And that's something that's really advantageous when you're as fast as he is. So if you can learn to know when to sprint, know when to jog, know when to change pace, it's going to help you not only set yourself up for more chances, but beat more players one-on-one. If you don't know what this looks like, just look at some highlight videos of Neymar recently. A lot of the time he'll do like a little shoulder drop and then sprint into space. So look at some of those to get an idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, and the second one is his skill moves. He's a very, very skillful player with good ball control and good touch. Some of his favorite moves include the step over. We've all seen him do that. He'll kind of do that speed thing I was talking about. Go to a player slowly, step over, and then go out the other way and use his speed to beat them. But another one he'll do is cut inside and just do some simple body feints. You'll see him do fancier stuff as well, but he's starting to settle down a little on that and starting to do moves that work. So if you want some ideas of some moves to do that can work for you, because you'll definitely need some skill moves in your repertoire in order to beat players, click on the video that comes across where I go over 10 and show you how to do them. 10 skill moves that'll help you beat players one-on-one. Now, next one is the hardest one probably on this list, and it's the ability to innovate. Neymar is a special player because he's one of those players who can do what we call produce magic in games. He's like a Ronaldinho or Messi or Ronaldo, who's able to produce the audacious, and Suarez actually, and make it come off in matches. I mean, I think a few weeks ago he did that one where he, I think, took it on his chest, flipped it over his head in the defender, and then volleyed it into the goal. That is incredibly innovative. Most players won't do that. Most players won't even try that. But not only did he try it, he scored doing it. And that's innovation. That's that little piece of magic that separates him from other players. Suarez used to do it all the time at Liverpool. He would chip keepers from halfway. He would bring the ball down his chest amazingly and then round the keeper. He would, nutmeg 3 players and curl it into the top corner. And it's that innovation, doing things differently, that made him so special, along with consistently doing it. So this is hard to learn. You can definitely start trying it in practices. Just go with your gut feeling on things. You don't always have to do the typical thing. So try to innovate a little bit. This is not something that's necessary to start becoming a better player. It's kind of one of those things that you have or you don't, but don't feel bad if you don't. There's like maybe less than 1% of players on this planet that can do things like that. But that is one of the things I have to include on this list because it is something that Neymar's really good, his ability to innovate and do the audacious. And the last one may surprise some of you, but his teamwork, especially since joining Barcelona. I mean, when he was at, where was he, Santos? He wasn't much of a team player. He would kind of just beat everyone and score, which, I mean, if you can do it, you can do it. But one of the things that Neymar has improved since coming to Barcelona 2 or 3 seasons ago is he's become much of a team player. He trusts his other teammates. He has that amazing partnership with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez, which is so dangerous because they all play for each other. Sure, they'll be a little selfish from time to time, and they're all good enough to be selfish, but they're always doing combination plays. They're always setting each other up. They're always celebrating together. Neymar has truly become a team player, and it's starting to make him one of the best players in the world. So don't think to become a player like Neymar or Ronaldo or Messi that you have to be extremely selfish. know when to be selfish and when to be a team player. You can watch Neymar individual highlights again if you want to get an idea of this. Neymar rarely takes a player on every single time. He'll take them on if he thinks he can beat them, because that's advantageous to his team, but you'll see him combining with Messi all the time, combining with Suarez, setting Suarez up. He's been setting Suarez up a lot recently, and you'll see this all the time. So know that he is actually a very good team player. And if you want to take one thing away from all of these, it's probably that one, to be an extremely good team player, or at least to know when to be selfish and when to be a team player. All right, so everyone, start working on these things if you want to play a little more like Neymar. I'll leave the links to the videos I recommended in the description. I think it was the one skill video where I go over 10 skills that you can start learning, and I give you some demonstrations of them. But yeah, make sure you're using all of these tips in order to improve your game. I mean, they will improve your game in general, but if you want to start playing a little more like Neymar, you definitely need to take these on board. And if you're new to Simply Soccer, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. We release 3 to 4 videos every single week that are designed to help you as a soccer player. All right, guys, get working to be like Neymar. Like this video, share it with your teammates and family and friends, and I'll see you on the next one.